if I want to do something, I'm going to do it. Like, I don't want to be on my deathbed talking about wish coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I'm doing it. I'm going. I'm signing up. I'm booking the flights. I'm taking the chances. I'm speaking my mind. I'm telling the truth. I'm letting people know how it is. I'm protecting my energy. I'm building my blocks. I'm building generational wealth. I'm expanding horizons. I'm opening doors. I'm uplifting others. And that's just what I'm doing. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm doing. So I just get excited. I just get so excited.
You're listening to Empower You with Jeanita Blue.
Hello, hello. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Empower You podcast with Jeanita Blue. I am your host, Jeanita, and I just want to send you a warm welcome. I want to thank you for being here. I want to let you know that you found this podcast for a reason. It's giving synergy, it's giving energy, it's giving connection, it's giving soul tribe, it's giving flow. So thank you for being here, and let's get into it. So this podcast is all about taking a holistic approach to personal and professional development through a spiritual lens. So I'm going to be providing resources, guidance, and most importantly, empowering you to walk in your highest light. So to give you a little bit of background about me, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm a Cleveland girl. I was raised mostly by my grandmother, and I still have an amazing relationship with my parents as well. But just growing up with a different dynamic, right, in my own way. We had a huge family, and really just finding my voice and my light in that space. Growing up, I was super sensitive, and so I felt everybody's energy around me, and I found myself in life as I got older and going through life and professional and career and personal relationships. I found myself truly like living for other people because I could feel their vibe, and I would totally switch up how I operated to be able to match and connect, to be able to operate in life. And I thought that's what you were supposed to do, but not really realizing like, oh snap, this is a gift, this is psychic energy, this is telepathy, this is frequency, this is me like feeling energy. And instead of looking at it and judging myself as just sensitive, now I walk in my power, I walk in my light, and I realize who I am and what I'm here for. So tell me more about Miss Jeanita Blue. I'm a marketer, I'm a yoga teacher, I'm a high priestess. I am someone who believes that everyone has a gift and talent to share, and I'm all about helping people bring that energy out and bring it to the forefront. So within my marketing business, I've been able to help so many clients and companies be able to share their brand messages in a way that is authentic and that truly resonates and converts and generates clients that are in alignment with their business. So I consider myself a marketing mogul. I work with companies, nonprofit organizations. I work with Fortune 500 companies like Sherwin-Williams. I've had my content featured in Essence magazines. I've reached 1.9 million online through organic following. I've been able to live abroad. I've been able to teach yoga, offer healing. I've been able to give over 100 readings to people. And I'm really just about living my truth now and walking in my alignment. I've had my own dark night of the souls. I've had energy that I had to overcome and overlift. And I realized like these are the lessons that we all needed to go through to be able to come to be where we are today. So that leads me to the first topic that we'll be discussing. And that topic is all about teaching and learning. So I'm here to teach what I learned in my life and my experience. And I realize now the importance of that. And I got something to say, yo. Like, I have something to say. I have gifts and knowledge to share. And if I'm just sitting on it, because honestly, when it came to making this podcast, I was procrastinating. I really was procrastinating, and I was overthinking it. I was nervous. I was putting all this energy on top of it. Like, is this right? Am I supposed to do it? Overthinking it. And it was just like, get to the point where it's like, yes, yes, Janita, make the podcast, sit down, record, write down your ideas, and get going. And don't let the procrastination stop you from doing what you need to do, because you just got to have faith in your ability. So I have faith in my ability to teach. And not only are you going to benefit from this podcast, but I'm also going to benefit from this podcast because it's an exchange. I'll be learning from guests that will be featured here, and you'll be learning from me. What I want to say is, like, you probably have something that you can also share or teach. Even if it's not an official state, it might be an official state as a podcast, or it might be a book. Whatever it is that you're in the process of creating, I urge you to create it. And don't let the procrastination take you over. Set the attention and make it happen. Like, it is my intention to uplift and empower people, and that's what I'm gonna do. When you set your attention and you know where you're headed and you know where you're going, roadblocks are gonna come up. They're gonna come up, but realize, like, my purpose is bigger than this. I got things I gotta do. I got people I gotta connect with. And so, as much as you want to stay in this space and allow the procrastination to continue to take over, don't let it face it head on and know that you can do it. And so every trial and tribulation helps us. It helps us to become a better place and allows us to be in service to the world, because we get to know that knowledge, like, okay, this was something that I had to learn to be able to be in this space and to overcome. It's so crazy how processes and situations lead you to exactly where you're supposed to be. It is my intention that as I learn and as I grow, I can share my knowledge and wisdom when it comes to spirituality, mindfulness, manifestation, enlightenment, spirituality, connecting with other realms and dimensions. I'm here for all of it. If you're here, I'm ready to share with you, and I want you to be able to, whatever it is that's on your spiritual path and your spiritual journey, whether that's just deepening your connection within your own self and your source, or if you are in the process of wanting to achieve or gain something, I want to give you the tools to be able to, you can do all of that. You can do all of that. And it's all about the greater good. We literally have to do our purpose. We have to walk in our magic, because that's how we serve the world. And if you find yourself like you're not fully living in that space, you're not fully doing that, then you got to know, like, that's not the thing you're supposed to be doing. And I want to help you learn how to pivot to be able to really do what you came on this earth to do. And that goes on to intuition. So when it comes to your intuition, it is so necessary to just trust your gut feeling. What does your intuition tell you? What are the insights? What are the hunches that you are getting? And really try to hone into your intuition and truly connect with it to know where to go. It will lead you. It will guide you every single time. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. The gut feeling in your stomach that tingles, that tells you, like, go this way, go that way, yes or no, listen to it. Sometimes we get in our heads and start like, okay, no. Listen to your intuition and trust that, because it will never let you down. It will guide you. And if you are looking for ways to increase your current intuition, you can, 1, spend time alone. Go take a walk. Just go outside. Take a minute for yourself. You can make the time. Find the time. Get creative. And make the time to spend alone, so you can really tune in and hear what your soul is telling you. Connect with your source, connect with God, connect with your God, your spirits, your ancestors. connect with that energy, to be able to hear the messages that are coming to you. And sometimes taking a step away can help you do that. And you can easily do this by praying, meditating, doing yoga, which is amazing. Yoga has truly changed my whole life. Like yoga has allowed me to connect with my spirit and my physical body at one time. Now meditation, it's like bringing dancing and meditation together, and it's like my body is feeling this, my soul is loving this, my brain is expanding, and I'm centered and I'm connected. So I am a yoga teacher. If you could potentially come to one of my classes, I welcome you to come, because this experience truly changes you at a cellular level to fully embody just present moment breathing, present moment movement. And the way you flow in yoga, after a yoga class, we lay in Shavasana, which is this yoga pose where you just lay down and you just breathe after like a full flow. And during that time, you can just connect with yourself. And so, I don't know, yoga does all that. It gives you the meditation, it gives you the physical aspect of it. And I just truly love the practice. I truly do. And the strength. So, yes, back to the intuition. Trust your intuition, let it guide you. And this is how you know when you're on your path and your spiritual journey, and you listen to your intuition, you will start seeing signs everywhere, whether that's numbers, 888 for abundance, 333 for spirituality, 777 for luck, like 111 illumination. You are always receiving signs, and you are always receiving messages. Be open to receive it. Like, you might be thinking about somebody, and then they might hit you up like, I was just thinking about you. Or you might think of something, or you say you create a game plan to achieve something, and then a blessing just comes in out of nowhere, like, oh my goodness, this is so crazy, I was just yada yada yada. So I know everybody has experienced synchronicities in their lives, and I just want you to know that there are no such things as coincidences, not at all. You start putting some energy behind something, you get serious and start putting some thoughts behind something, things are going to roll into place. If you literally just, you can take the power of manifestation and truly write it out and go through the steps like in the law of attraction. But naturally, when you have an idea or a vision for something, the universe is going to start providing you, showing you signs, giving you insights and wisdoms on how you can start moving and going into that flowing direction. I just want you to start. A lot of times we have our ideas, but we don't get started. So as you see the signs and the synchronicities come in, follow those. Follow those hunches. Follow all that space, because the perfect people and the perfect opportunities will appear miraculously when you least expect it. It is your job to believe. It is your job to know, to trust, to understand, and to surrender, to know everything is going to work out. And the thing that you also have to do is take this step. So if you get a synchronicity, okay, I got to give you an example. Okay, so I'm leading two retreats. I'm leading two retreats this year. So in 2023, I'll be in Costa Rica in November, and I will be in Tulum in October. So I was creating this thing called the 12-week year. And if you haven't heard of it, I recommend the book. I'll try to link it down below. I recommend it to everybody. The whole idea and the concept is that you can achieve what you will do in 12 weeks, what you would normally do in a year in 12 weeks. So each week is treated as a month, and each day is treated as a week. So it's like, get real focused. And so I put on my 12-week year that I wanted to do retreats. I'm like, I want to do retreats. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I was like, in the next 12 weeks, I want to plan retreats. I don't know how, but I want to plan retreats. And so I have a friend Michael, he lives in Mexico. So he was in town to visit. He was like, "Hey, let's just meet up. Let's grab coffee." I'm like, "Perfect." So we're sitting down and we started talking, and he was telling me about a retreat that he led. I was like, "Michael, I want to lead retreats." And he was like, "Well, let's collaborate." And just like that, I had wrote that down like week 1. That was week 2 that we had our coffee day. He doesn't even live here. I just want to let you know how quickly things can move for you if you would just put the intention out there and take the steps. Take the next steps that feels good, okay? So what is the next best step? I want you to take it. So my empowering message around this is that you become in alignment with your source. Come in alignment with your God energy. Come in alignment with your higher power, the universe. And when you are in alignment with source, you are in alignment of positive thoughts and positive thinkings and positive emotions and prayer. And you will miraculously attract more synchronicities in your life. So if I was like, okay, I'm not going to do these retreats. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It ain't no way. It's no possibility. I'm like, listen, I want to do it. I'm excited about it. I feel good about it. I'm trusting that it's going to happen. You know, I'm doing the research. I'm figuring out how I can do it. And then what happens? Boom, a direct contact comes into me just like that. So I have so many examples of that, and that's truly how my life is right now, because I have attuned myself. I have attuned my thoughts. I have aligned myself with the divine, with God, with spirit. Like, we are right here. We are truly right here, and I want you to also be in that flow, in that alignment. So more about spirituality. Listen to this. Your relationship with the divine is your path to inner peace. If you are searching for peace, if you are searching for help, whatever it is that you are searching for that will bring you peace, whether it's that job that'll bring you peace, that business that'll bring you peace, this new book, the signing, the mate, whatever you think it is that's going to bring you the ultimate happiness that you're seeking, if you literally get in alignment with your spirituality, that's the path to peace. That's truly the path to peace, because when you're in alignment, everything flows from there. We are not physical beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings in human bodies having a human experience. So your soul, this earth suit that you're wearing, is just that. This is your earth suit. And I love the body. No, I love my body wholly and completely. I'm thankful for my body, but this is my body and I am my soul. And you have a body, but you are your soul. My goal with this podcast is to enhance your connection to your divine and improve your relationship with yourself and increase the quality of your life. Your relationship with your source is your pathway to your inner peace. Celebrate and strengthen your relationship whichever way you choose. So for me, that's prayer, that's meditation, that's yoga, that's chanting, it's periods, it's moments of silence, it's retreats. So join me on my retreats. Go to a church, sit in a church, sit in any place of worship, and just enjoy the presence. Go out in nature. Just connect. Just connect. Just connect. And you can strengthen your communication with your loved ones, pass down loved ones. Ancestors and spirit guides are always around, rooting for you, inspiring you. So listen to them. What are the messages that they have to say? I've recently connected with my ancestors, and let me tell you, as a person who didn't have that type of experience early in my life, talking to like ancestors, like, my family always talked about, like, our past, our lost, our loved ones who's crossed over. So we talk about that, but never in the sense of like, I can talk to you. Like we can talk, like we can have a conversation. We can have a connection, even though I've never met some of my, obviously I haven't met all my ancestors, but I feel them. I talk to my ancestors every single day. We have built a relationship. So if you have not created that energy with your ancestors, I invite you to do that. You can do that by get a white tablecloth, a white candle, a feather, a cup of water, a glass of water, and just talk to your ancestors. Call them in, and we can go more through like setting up altars if you don't have an altar. But even if it's just be intentional, even if it's not all those pieces, but if you can be intentional and just thank your ancestors, I highly recommend building a strong connection with your ancestors, because that has deepened my spirituality to a whole nother level. Yes. So ancestors, angels are all around us, assisting us, wanting to help us, wanting to guide us. So they're here for you. You are not alone. So why are we here for real? So why are we here? What are we here to do? It is time to lovingly lead and step up. I had to step up and make this podcast. I am a leader. I'm a leader. I'm a leader who leads leaders, but not from a place of above, but alongside. I'm growing like you're growing. I want you to advance. I want to empower you. I want you to be all that you can be, because I know you can be it. I know you got it in you. I want you to connect with the highest feminine energy you got. I want you to connect with the highest masculine energy you got. I want you to soar beyond what anybody says you were capable of or what you thought you couldn't do. And then you show out and you do it because you can. Simply because you can. And the things that we feel excited about, our dreams, our visions, it is so necessary that we walk in it. So many times we just don't. And I promised myself, I said, you know what? And I invite you to do the same thing. I said, if I want to do something, I'm going to do it. Like, I don't want to be on my deathbed talking about wish I coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I'm doing it. I'm going. I'm signing up. I'm booking the flights. I'm taking the chances. I'm speaking my mind. I'm telling the truth. I'm letting people know how it is. I'm protecting my energy. I'm building my blocks. I'm building generational wealth. I'm expanding horizons. I'm opening doors. I'm uplifting others. And that's just what I'm doing. That's it. That's what I'm doing. So I just get excited. I just get so excited. So it's time to lead with confidence. And that's what I'm doing. I know I'm on my path. You're on your path. And I invite you to level up. I invite you to rise up. I invite you to step up to the top of your game and share your talents. I invite you to take a whole new view, a whole new approach on your life. Step up to the plate. Adopt a position of authority. You have natural abilities. You have natural talents. The world needs to see them. You need to see them in full effect. So this is me, y'all. This is what we're going to get. We're going to have some amazing guests. The lineup is crazy. The lineup is crazy of just leaders and people who've learned to overcome so much in life. Breath work, yoga, manifestation, marketing, branding, business. Because we're going to get into the branding too, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. We're going to be doing professional and personal development. Because what's the point of having an amazing career if we're not happy on the inside? And it's cool to be happy on the inside, but we should be able to live the life that we want to live that matches that energy. It is my intention to uplift and to serve you and to serve humanity. I know that I'm creating this from a place of love, so I know I'm only going to attract the right energy, the right frequency, the right beings to hear me and to connect with me. I'm thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. 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 So if you found this podcast interesting, if you learned something today, if you like my vibe, I invite you to share this with somebody who you think will also appreciate the energy and the frequency that we're creating here. Know that I appreciate you for receiving the wisdom today. Always take what feels good and leave the rest. This is your spiritual path. This is your personal and professional development. This is your life journey. And I just want to be a beacon of light to help you, to hold you, and uplift you as we go through this experience. If you want to connect with me, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on all social media platforms at Jeanita Blue. And comment down below. Please let me know what topics that you want to hear next. And if you're interested in any of my retreats, you can find me on social media at Jeanita Blue, and I'll be sure to link them down below. October 2023, we will be in Tulum. November 2023, we will be in Costa Rica. Pouring, uplifting, empowering, even more. So I thank you so much. We're going to end our podcast today with just 3 beautiful breaths. So I invite you to sit up nice and tall. Drop the shoulders back. Close your eyes if you can. If not, that's okay too. We'll start with a deep inhale from our belly. Expand the rib cage. And release. Again, deep inhale from the belly. Expanding the rib cage. And release. And last one, deep breath. Into the belly. Expanding the rib cage. And release. Let it all go. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I want you to be blessed, be beautiful, and be you. Thank you for tuning in to the podcast with Jeanita Blue. See you in the next episode. Peace.